everyone, Jackie here with Dan Bishop of Bishop Construction LLC. Hey Dan, how's it going?
Good, Jackie, how are you?
I'm doing well, I'm excited to have you here today. And we're going to talk about setting a realistic budget for your residential construction project. Whether it's for your home, maybe an inside or outside, whatever. When you're getting ready to figure out your budget or you're getting your quotes, what do you have to consider and think about as a homeowner?
Well, as a homeowner, you want to get a good price from your contractor, so you're going to want to try to keep on some sort of a budget, which most homeowners do. And when you get your final quote in from the contractor, what normally happens is customer's nice, customer understands they wanted to cut back on a few things. A lot of times customers will eliminate the extra bells and whistles to get the project into the dollar amount that they want.
Because most people come in with an expectation of how much they want to spend.
Right. But, you know, the same thing always seems to happen where people will cut out all these bells and whistles, and then as the project gets going, they all get added back in. And usually a little bit more. So in the end, you'll have a project that can quite easily jump 20 to 25% over the original cost. And then barring any problems along the way, which you normally do have a certain percentage of extras you have to put in for, i.e. bad foundation work on the previous structure or something related to that.
And those are things that you don't know till you get started or till you start unearthing things and maybe find it.
Absolutely. So if you have a good contractor that's really trying to do a nice project for you and keeps you abreast of all the situations you really run into, you're going to have a more expensive project. And through no one's fault in particular, now you've got a project that's escalated. So what you really want to do is try to plan ahead of time and take your time doing this, but plan ahead and try to add in all those bells and whistles that you want and be realistic in that sense.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you just have to, downsize the entire project or put it off for a couple more years until you have adequate funds.
But if you know what you're going into ahead of time, you may be able to avoid that extension of the project if you're able to, think about those bells and whistles up front. So let's take a look at something here. This is a house edition here. Here's the final look on that. It looks really beautiful. And, if you take a look back, here's when it's getting done. When doing a project like this, what are some things that may potentially get added or that you may run into that would add to the cost of the project?
Well, with this particular edition, the customer did want to add the stonework.
I see.
They were the ones who were picking out the siding to match the rest of the house, and when they had this big addition coming out over the driveway, they started to use their imagination a little bit, and they came up with a really good idea to dress the house up. So they put the extra stonework on, and then on the interior, they spritzed up the bathroom a little bit extra, some of the trim features in the bedrooms, and just little knickknacks here and there. And even in the garage, they added some goodies.
Wow.
But and overall, they kept their project close to budget, but they all seem to jump up.
They all seem to jump up just that little bit. And you said some things in there like the garage and the bathroom and inside. When I'm thinking about the new addition, I mean, those are things I'm thinking about on the big picture scale, but I might not think of all those little knickknacks or extra features that may be really important to me when I see it come to life.
And, two of the biggest price increases on this weren't anything directly through us, but the electrician, when he came into the house, he noticed that a lot of the wiring in the original house wasn't up to code. And they decided to hire him actually on the side once we got done. And he did a lot of extra work in there, probably to the tune of another $8,000. And then the HVAC people came in and told them that, hey, all your existing units that you didn't originally want to replace, they all need replaced.
Wow.
And if you do it now, we'll give you a deal, but there's an extra $6,000 on top of his original numbers there. So that project, even though we were able to keep the cost down for them, by the time we added everything in that we did or other contractors did, it was another 20%.
Wow, absolutely. So if you guys are starting a residential construction project, make sure you consider your budget. Think about those extra bells and whistles, maybe some of the electric or the HVAC work that could be added in. You might want to consider that your project is probably going to be about 20% more than you might budget for initially. And if you're looking for that right budget or you're looking for the right advice up front before you get started, go see Dan Bishop at Bishop Construction LLC. You can find him online at bishopllc.com. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Jackie.